should have acted. They're already here. The Elder Scrolls told of their return. Their defeat was merely a delay. For the time after Oblivion opened, when the sons of Skyrim would spill their own blood. No one wanted to believe they even existed. And when the truth finally dawned, it dawned in fire. But there's one they fear. In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to the Daily, now Monday, and a new week here. For me, the week starts on Monday, not Sunday. It's always been a thing with me. What are you going to do? But anyway, welcome to the Daily PC Game Playthrough here on All Hat No Cattle. I'm your host, Hat. The chats are already blowing up. Good morning, Knock. Good morning, 46 and 2. Nice to see both of you. And of course, that is our D-Life and Trovo chat at the moment. And we also have Twitch and YouTube ready to go. So good morning to you all. I do apologize for being late. I normally try to hit it on the mark, but this morning I suddenly realized there were a ton of things I hadn't done, even though I got up an hour early today. I chopped wood at one of the mills for so long that I made over 1,000 gold in one shot. And then I went to an alchemy lab and brewed for probably about 45 minutes. Trying this, that, and the other thing. And of course, if I made more than a couple failed potions in a row, I'd back out after a previous save and reload and go through it. And found a bunch of new recipes and some really powerful stuff too. Got a lot of great recipes going. So I have a number of potions I can sell now. I'll do that on my own time, of course. I won't bore you with that. But I am getting closer and closer to having enough money to build a house. Now, I won't be able to build it for a few more levels yet. By the way, I did level up to level 16 while I was on the alchemy bench. And I think I raised my alchemy skills by 2 points while I was at it as well. So it was really worthwhile. So I got a lot done this morning. Tedious stuff that's so fun to watch, but stuff that's important. So anyway, we left off yesterday at a spot with a glitch. I was asked to do something, and I did it, but then I did it a couple more times. And normally that wouldn't be a big deal, but it turns out there's a bug in the last version of Skyrim Special Edition where if that happens, you don't get to complete the quest. Now, of course, you can go into the console, end quest, but sometimes you don't get the points for it when you do that. So I did some reading while I was on, and I found out that there is something called the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch, the USSEP, and it's all over the place. People talk about it a bunch, and I found it, and it actually had been updated quite recently. I mean, within a few weeks of where we are today. So it's an active project. I can't remember the name of the developer, but I believe I tipped him for his efforts. I should have, certainly. If I hadn't, I'll do so again. But the thing is, though, I couldn't figure out how to download it. And I was live, and I started getting frustrated. And you guys know how I am when I start getting frustrated. So I finally quit yesterday, quite early, and walked away from it. It took me another 40 minutes to get it all straightened out, but I finally did get the USSEP EF. Wait, yeah, EP, yeah. Finally got it loaded, and it works. Funny thing is, though, when I went back to the game, the most recent save I had, where it wasn't still in the bug, was just before I overdid it with that particular quest. So I wound up being able to do it without overdoing it. So I haven't technically tested the patch yet. But it is supposed to fix pretty much all the bugs that were left behind once Bethesda stopped updating Skyrim Special Edition. It's also added a couple of things that I've seen that I don't believe I have put in yet. I've got them on my list here. And I will play with those some other time. I won't bother you with those right now. Excuse me, just a moment. I have to shout out to my wife. I'll be right with you. All right, are those ready yet? I'm thirsty. Okay, she's making my follow-up drink, and I'm quite gummed up right now. I just finished my kavacha shake, and those are really thick. So anyway, so let me catch up with the chat. Anyway, so again, 46 and 2 is in the Trovo chat. So nice to see you again. It's been a little while. You have been missed. And Knock, of course, always great to see you. Knock says that she dyed her hair yesterday. Tried to dye it white, but it became yellow. I'm so sorry, Knock. I'm so sorry. I frequent a hairdressing salon that's right across the street from us. Quite convenient. I love the girls there. They're all terrific. I've been going there for probably 13 years. No, and they've of course changed personnel every so often, but not everybody's gone. There are still some girls who were original to when I first started coming there. I'm sorry, women. They're not girls. In fact, there was a string where half of them were pregnant at the same time. Yeah, 'cause, when women work together, their cycles sync up. It's funny. It's a funny thing. And so they were all. Thank you so much, sweetheart. My energy, my liquid IV energy, my sweetness of 31 years. Picasso knows takes care of me greatly. But a couple of the girls dye their hair regularly. One in particular, Tiana, lovely girl, and she's always dyeing her hair. Usually multicolors, sometimes a single color. To be honest, I'm not a fan of all the colors she uses, but it's not my hair, and it's her life. She can do whatever she pleases, and I certainly do not tell her, it's not my favorite color, anything like that. Of course not. I would never do that. So, God bless her. Yeah, I don't care what color her hair is. She's still one of the loveliest people I've ever known. So she can do whatever she pleases in my eye. All right. So anyway, another thing that I did yesterday that I unfortunately have to do again, but neither of you were here, so we. Oh, you're not disappointed. Oh, I'm glad, Knock. I'm glad. Oh, Knock. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. An assumption on my part for which I am eternally damned. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I I thought we had talked about that. I thought I'd gotten your gender right. I'm so sorry. God bless you, sir. God bless you. Thank you for the laugh emojis. Now that I know that you're not pissed, I appreciate it. One thing I hate about the internet, the lack of identity. It's too easy to put personalities and things on just nothing more than a set of characters on a screen that may not actually be there. Without that face-to-face expression, you can't see. You can't read someone. It's all digital. So it's one of the reasons I'm glad I finally started using a camera, so people could see how I felt more than just what was coming across with my voice. So again, thank you for correcting me. I appreciate it. All right. Okay, I'm glad you have a sense of humor. I knew you were. I should have known you were that terrific of a person where it wouldn't have ticked you off that much. So thank you for your help. All right, that's terrific. Okay, but anyway, so back to real things, not my stupidity. There was something I did yesterday at the very end that I have to do over, but you guys didn't see it. I think the only person I had here at the time was Elaine, whose name is very close to my wife's name, by the way. And but you guys didn't see it. It's a finish of a quest. I believe it's the Black Star quest. I finished the first part of it yesterday. Now I have to do the second part, the final part. And when I do that, I'll be able to pick up a different companion, another mage, but a female mage, and I want to see how good she is. So I just finished sleeping at Hod's place in River Run. So I'm going to be going up to the temple to return the Black Star, and we'll pick her up and we'll move along, see what we can do. All right, so let me launch the game here. Oh shoot! Sorry. I just realized I can't do that. I've got I forgot I was playing the game in full screen earlier, and I can't fix that through that launcher. So I have to go through Steam for a moment. Let me find it just a second. See, I can't launch the game early because when I do, the sound doesn't work most of the time. So I have to make you guys wait for it to load. There's Steam. Couldn't find Steam for the life of me. All right. Here we go. All right. Choose that resolution. Windowed mode. Okay. All right, where is it? Oh, come on. Are you serious? It's so high up I can't drag it down into position. Oh, that didn't work. All right, let's try this again. For some reason, everything got dragged to the upper left. That makes no sense. Let me try it again here. It's not working. There's something wrong here. There is something seriously wrong here. All right, let me try it this way. Let me drag it all the way to the bottom right. Did it again. See, the thing is if I can't drag it into position, then I can't see the chat. It's covering the chats. You can't see it right now, but it's way, way up and over to the left, and it's covering the YouTube chat completely. And it's also big time out of my field of view. Christ in a cart. Let me try. Let me see if I can make it a smaller resolution. And then that'll allow me to drag it. And then I can try it again after and get it up to a bigger. All right, let's try this. Why did it do that? That's weird. It changed on me. Maybe that was the thing. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, that fixed it. I apologize, folks. I think that is 14 shows in a row with at least one technical difficulty. At least 14. All right, good. Let me bring it up on the screen for you here. It'll take a second to load. There we go. By the way, with yeah, I change the hat every day. Every day is a new hat.
To you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Okay, I can see that's working. Excellent. That's weird. Why is that there? Ah, it doesn't matter. Never mind. I'm babbling. I'm babbling. Okay, so let me look at my weight real quickly here. Ooh, I'm heavy. I am heavy. What am I carrying again? Oh, I've got all this stuff to sell. That's right. I forgot all about that. All right, good. Let's go ahead and head to the. Or wait, I think it's too early for the. Yeah, it's too early for the shops. I've got to wait a couple hours. Let me sell this stuff. That way, when I get to that place where I have to do the final battle.
You're new around here.
To finish the quest, I won't have to worry about how much I can pick up. The thing is, it's you're kind of in a vision when you do it through a goddess, and she takes you out of the event right after you finish the final battle.
Simple and strong.
So if you take too long, she'll take you out before you pick everything up.
It was a bit difficult to come to the ways of Mara at first. But my fellow priests
oh, there
were
they are.
quite patient with me.
Where's everybody? I got the time wrong. I thought it was 10:30 in the morning. It's 10:30 at night. I thought it was just a cloudy day. Sorry, folks. Gotta go back to bed.
Got business here in Riverwood, eh? There are worse villages.
Get me mad, and I'll prank.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
And not a little, a lot.
Oops. Let's try this again. And the chats are scrolling on me. Darn it. Hang on a second, folks. I'm having another set of technical difficulties here. The chat scrolled on me, so I'm missing. Oh, okay. I just saw your chat, 46 and 2. Oh, okay. Well, I take that as a compliment. Take that as a compliment. Knock has a game suggestion. Shadow of War. Shadow of War. I've heard of it, but I know very little about it. You tell me it's with orcs, You can play Shadow of Mordor if you like. Ah, okay, so let me write this down real quickly, folks. Shadow of War. Shadow of War. And Shadow of Mordor. So those are in the same series. Makes sense. And Shadow of Mordor came out first. Okay. Thank you, Knock. Thank you very much, good sir. Very much appreciated. All right. I'm always... Oops, that went wrong. I was always happy for suggestions. All right.
Fight.
Let's try
or
this
die.
again.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Reminds me, do I have some firewood on me? Must be in the box. Let me check just to be sure. Yeah, they're in the box. I know I have some firewood to sell him, but
Fine day
it's
to
not a
you,
lot.
friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
I like this village. I like these people. They've got a great attitude.
Whatever you need. But you looking for a new blade?
I had no real childhood to speak of. You weren't permitted to socialize.
The finest weapons and armor.
Nox says, don't play the game story missions so much. There's not merit missions there. And you can recruit orcs. Ah, interesting. Never been a fan of orcs. In fact, let me tell you a quick Dungeons and Dragons tale. Playing it with dear friends of mine back in college, 1978. Might have been 1979, right in there. And we had just had a fight with a bunch of orcs, and we were looking for something. And one of the orcs was obviously like an officer, or above the others. He had better armor, better weapon. But he was dead. And I'm sorry, no. Let me back up. Again, my memory. I haven't told this story in decades. He was alive. We'd captured him. And we were interrogating him, and he refused to talk. I mean, he's an orc, of course. And he said, I'm an orc, I can take anything you've got. There's nothing you can do to me. And I said, well, we can kill you. And he said, well, then what are you going to do? And I said, have you ever heard of Speak with Dead? It's a spell that clerics could use where you could talk to a dead person. Only if, I believe they had to have been dead for only a certain period of time. And the longer they were dead, the less time you could talk to them. Very fuzzy on that. Long time ago. But now, of course, there's not an orc across the table from me. I'm talking to my dungeon master who's playing the orc. He's running the whole game. So he says, well, the orc says, torture me to death if you like. There's nothing you can do. And I say, what about Speak with Dead? Have you ever heard of Speak with Dead? And so my friend, the dungeon master, rolls his dice and he says, the orc says, I'll tell you everything you want to know. One of the few times in D&D I got it right. One of the very few times. That was a lot of fun, though. I'm still very, very, very close to my dungeon master. He knows everybody else. He keeps up with everybody else. I've lost track of them, but I get a hold of them through him. We're all still very close. A lot of great people. And good morning, Riverpool. Nice to see you. I just saw your chat. Again, with all the problems I had getting the game out of the way of the YouTube chat, you might have been there while it was covered. But good morning to you. Very nice to see you. All right, so let's go ahead and sell some stuff to Alvor, folks. Get this out of my inventory. Let's see here. The dagger's got to go because I use two-handed weapons. The hunting bows, yes. I'm going to just get rid of the iron arrows. I don't need them. Get rid of the daggers. Get rid of the orcish dagger. And the steel daggers. And that is everything I wanted to sell. Make sure there's weapons, I should say. Nope, no shields or anything to sell him. Miscellaneous. I'm not going to sell any lockpicks. I need all the lockpicks I can get. All right, we have completed that. Let's see if he's got anything worth purchasing. Ooh, he's got a handful of dwarven arrows. Yeah, those Nord arrows aren't worth anything. Could sell these bolts. No, I'm saving up for a crossbow. Those do a lot more damage. Yeah, what the heck, I'll buy them. I got the money. There we go. Good, that was a good purchase. Sanctified Iron Battle Axe. Not bad. I like mine better. I have the a dwarven great sword of burning. Burns the target for 10 points. So unless you've got resistance to fire, it does a great deal of damage too. I can't wait till I get the smithing perk where I can upgrade magic weapons. Nox says you can, if you chop an orc's head off, it can come back with its head sewn back on. Too funny. Too funny.
All right then.
Okay, good folks. Got all that weight off of us. Let's go ahead and get this Black Star mission off our books, so I can get a new recruit. Let's see. Show on map. Keep forgetting that's a feature. Right. First time I went here, she attacked me. There was a bug that made her do that, but I went back later and I was fine.
Azura's star. I knew the Lady of Twilight had sent you for a reason. Hand it over to me. I will ask Azura to restore the star to its original purity.
Leaving my friends to die. I'll never forgive myself for that.
I will commune with Azura. Azura, Mother of Roses, Goddess of Dusk and Dawn, your chosen champion has returned your star. She wishes to speak to you herself. Please, place your hands on the altar, and you will hear her voice.
Let me know if the dialogue is loud enough for y'all. I turned it down a bit yesterday. Elaine, there was a spot that kind of hurt her ears, but I want to make sure I didn't turn it down too much. So please let me know if the dialogue's good enough, because it's a little light in my ear, but I have this turned down in Windows, and it may not be the same for what you're hearing. So if you get a chance, let me know.
Greetings, mortal. You have followed my guidance through the veils of twilight and rescued my star from Malin Varen. But his soul still resides within, protected by his enchantments. Until he is purged, my artifact is useless to you.
Is there any way to cleanse the star?
Eventually, the star will fade back into my realm in oblivion. But I doubt you have the 100 or so years it would take to wait. No, only one option remains. I will send you inside the star. You will banish Malin's soul there. Tell me when you are ready, mortal.
Nox says one orc got chopped up massively and it came back as a machine called Grish and it was unstoppable. I love it. Grisha. Grisha. I love it. I love it.
Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
My disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry. Why? There's something different about you.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me.
Shoot, I screwed that up. Oh, that's not what I wanted to hit. Alright, I've got some stuff to start doing here. Let's fast heal. No, can't do that. Let's see. Yeah, frostbite venom. Drink that. Drink that. And drink that. That ought to do it.
The star is free to purify itself. Don't worry, mortal. I will return you before you are cleansed.
Got everything
My
just in
star
time.
has been restored, and Malin's soul has been consigned to oblivion. You have done well, mortal. As was destined, you are free to use my star as you see fit.
Don't you think?
Farewell, mortal. Know that Azura will be guarding over the threads of your fate in the twilight.
Sweet. All right.
While you were in the star, Azura gave me a vision. Her last, she said. I have never been without Azura's foresight since escaping Morrowind. I don't know what to do. If you need me, I'd be honored to accompany you, Guardian of the Star. It would give me a purpose. Twilight, watch over you, Guardian. No, she said my part was over, that my fate had moved beyond the Twilight, and I was on my own. I will tend Azura's shrine when you do not need me. I still have my duties, but for the first time I feel alone. Until next time, Guardian.
All right, so I'm gonna get rid of Arendur.
Mara, protect us both.
I can't remember if he's got anything of mine or not.
Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
Should have taken it off him earlier, but let's see. Nope, that's all his stuff.
I understand. We must all follow our own paths. If you wish to find me again, I'll be in Nightcaller Temple.
go.
The twilight watches us all, Guardian. Let's not waste any time.
All right, good. Let me take her back to River Run, or whatever the name of that place is, because I've got a nice piece of kit for her there. Riverwood, that's it.
Fancy the leather armor, huh? Something to be said for going light.
Good morning, Alex. I love the way you spell it, by the way. Sorry, I'm looking at your chat, not you. Please forgive me. I can't decide which side I should have the camera on. I can't have it in the middle because then I can't see anything. But if I have it on the left side and all the chats are happening on the right, I turn around. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, good morning to you. I'm really glad that you're here on Trovo. It's very nice to see you. Right now, I'm broadcasting on YouTube, Trovo, DLive, and Twitch. I have fiber internet, so I can afford to do that, bandwidth-wise. And I found a great plugin for the open source broadcasting software, OBS, that allows me to multicast for free, as opposed to paying $50 a month to Streamlabs or Stream Services, whatever they're called. So life is good. Life is good. So glad to have you. Yeah. And so be well. Here's the thing, Alex. I'm 60 years old, and because of some really bad medical problems that happened last year, I desperately need a schedule. If I can keep doing the same things at the same time every day, it's better for me physically and mentally. Basically, I suffered brain damage last year due to a prolonged lack of sufficient oxygen. I was breathing, but I wasn't getting quite enough oxygen, especially at night, so my brain shrunk. And I've got some cognitive difficulties now because of it. And so a schedule is great for me. It makes all the difference. But the thing is that with that cognitive difficulty, sometimes technical issues are a problem. So please, if ever you're watching and something isn't working for you, let me know in the chat immediately. I may not see it right away, but no matter how minor of a detail it is, feel free to let me know, because I want it to work for everyone. If it's something I can't help you with, okay, but perhaps it's system-wide, and you could be the first person to notice. So always feel free to point something out. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Life is life. Life is life. I've been dealing with medical problems since I was 8 years old, so what's one more, right? Big deal. Big deal. Anyway, it's glad to have you here, and I hope I make it worth your while. So thanks for being here. Okay, so we just finished Black Star, and now I have an item that allows me to trap white souls. If I had done it a slightly different way, I would have been able to trap white and black souls, but I really don't even know how that works, so I'm going to have to look that up. But, so we got that going for us. So I have a couple of miscellaneous quests that I think I can fulfill right now. Not that one. I have a book that I'm supposed to deliver. Here it is. Pretty sure I've got that on me. Look at my inventory here. Good, I do have it. All right, great. Alex says in the Trovo chat that their grandfather had heart problems, and they think they gained it because their heart has pains, had them since a young age. Alopecia.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon.
Yeah, alopecia. Yeah, that's how it's spelled. Yeah. My sister had that when she was young. Turned out to be a very severe problem in the house that I can't go into for legal reasons. But it was she was losing her hair left and right, and the doctors knew it was stress, but they didn't know what it was, and she couldn't talk about it because for fear of reprisals. But again, I can't talk about it beyond that. Let me just say it created a real big rift in the family. All right.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Got the shield. Good. I want that. And there should be a mace. Wish I could sort the chest by item. Please tell me I didn't sell that. I was pretty sure I hadn't sold it. I want these spell tomes. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want those spell tomes. Sorry, folks. I screwed that up. Hang on. Wait. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah. Oh, she's doing great, Alex. Thanks. That's very kind of you to say. She's doing great. She started her own business a long time ago, doing kettle corn. Doing kettle corn at a local farmer's market, and it took off, and she was doing great. In fact, true story. She said she started it so she could make enough money to divorce her husband once the kids were grown up. True story. And it did really well, and she was saving money. And then 20 years later, still married, she met someone in town. I'm from a very, very small town. But we wound up having a company start there that is now the world's leader in freeze-dried herbs and botanicals. And it started in my hometown. I can't find that thing. He got together with her and became her rabbi, an old New York term for her mentor. And she wound... There it is. There's what I was looking for. She wound up starting her own popcorn business in a shop. It's an old church. It was built in town back in the late 1800s. It had been used for a couple things since then. It had been an art gallery for a while, but it went out of business. So she bought it with help from her mentor, and then it took off. She started with just a couple flavors, and then built over time, and she's developed some really incredible recipes to the point where there are some very, very famous people like Danny Glover, the actor, who buy her popcorn all the time. And she also has a number of people in Saudi Arabia, very high-level people who want to open a shop with her recipes in Riyadh, and I believe, I'm sure Riyadh at least. And there are also some very, very high-up people at Netflix who are addicted to her popcorn. There's a very famous spot out of Chicago called, what's the name of it again? Shoot. Again, my memory's shot. Very famous popcorn shop out of Chicago. They sell all over the world. For the life of me, I can't remember the name now. But it was always considered the best popcorn, especially their kettle corn. Their caramel corn. My sister's caramel corn knocks it out of the park. Everybody says yours is so much better than theirs. I don't even go near their stuff anymore. And her business increased so much over last year, increased so much over the year before, that her accountant said, "So when are you going to send me the paperwork on your new store?" And she goes, "I don't have a new store." He goes, "Well, you have to. Your sales doubled." So you obviously opened a second store. She goes, no, my sales doubled. I'm still in the same shop. He says, well, I'm going to have to come by and take a look at this place. And so he actually, I can't remember where he lives, but he made the trip to check out her shop. It's beautiful. It's really cute. It's really cute. She actually, one last thing about my sister. It's an old building, so it has, old style steps up to the top. The building isn't American Disability Act compliant, but it's old, so it doesn't have to be. She actually changed up the system to where instead of having people come in the front door, they come up to the window that's directly behind the cash register. She's in a little cubby. The sales area is in a little cubby, and the window's right behind her. So she built a little house with a sidewalk from the parking lot so they could come in. So no matter what the weather, because it's in northern Illinois. I'm in Kenosha, Wisconsin right now. Northern Illinois, so of course it gets very cold. It rains a lot. It snows a lot. So she built a sidewalk in this little house so people can come right up to the window, and they have a roof over their heads, and they have a door, they have windows, the whole 9 yards. And so no one comes in the store anymore, and her sales doubled. The most amazing thing. And she did that because of COVID. And it turned out to be the best business decision she'd ever made. Yeah, she could crank out a oh gosh. Give her another 3 years and she could be doing $1 million a year in sales. Honestly. Out of a little shop in a very small town. People come from all over to buy from her. And she still hasn't gotten her shipping business up and running yet. That's yet to come. She's going to have to expand. She's going to have to get into a much bigger building or move her production to a different building because she needs more poppers in order to handle the demand that's just sitting there waiting to be tapped. I'm so proud of her. Last thing. I'm the oldest in the family of 3, and I was very, very smart in school. I always excelled in school. I was horrible at sports, but I was good at school. And so my brother and sister were known as, let's just say Hat, keep my name secret, Hat's brother, Hat's sister. But my sister has done so well in town that now I am Chris's brother. Her first name's Chris. So instead of it being, Chris being Hat's sister, now I am Chris's brother. That's how great she's done. She's completely blown me away in town, and I couldn't be happier. So proud of her. So proud of her. And she's been through a lot. She is the perfect example of how no matter what your upbringing, you can succeed in America. The perfect example. All right, I'm enough bragging about my sister. I could talk about her all day, and I just have. So let's get the book to Adonato. And while I'm at it, let me light the rest of these up to see if there are any others. Oops, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. Let me look at that on the map. Where is that? That is outside of Solitude. I don't think I've been to either of those places yet. Nope. 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 Okay, well, we're not doing that then. We're going to have to wait till we get to... That's all the way on the northwest side of the map. We're going to have to wait on that. I had no idea that was that far away. I thought I had already found that spot. Okay, so let's take that off the list. Let me light up the others and see what we can find. I'd like to get as many of these miscellaneous ones out of the way before we start the big quests. Just kind of a thing of mine. Kitty cat, not right now. I have, my wife and I shouldn't say I. My wife and I have 3 cats. We're supposed to only have 2, but one who was going to die 5 years ago decided to turn around and live. So the cat we got to replace her was kind of stranded because the oldest cat wouldn't play with her. So then we wound up getting a second kitten to play with the new cat, which worked out great. But just now we've got 3 cats. So there's that. Okay, there's Haunted Stream Camp. Oh, sorry. I can't fast travel from here. Anyways, but the one who's yelling at me right now, she gets really upset when you're not paying attention to her. Didn't used to. Used to be just fine, but lately she gets really bossy. Really bossy. So let's just go down the line here. Speak to Load. Falkreath. All right, let's go to Falkreath and talk to Load.
Staying safe, I hope.
Oh, completely the typical nerd. Knock. Completely the typical nerd. I mean, the bookmark definition of nerd.
What is it? Dragons?
I even had the glasses with the tape in the middle because they had broken. Back then, you couldn't get metal frames for less than a lot of money. The plastic frames were all that we could afford, and I had to go with the same pair of glasses for quite a while before I could get get the prescription upgraded. And I've been wearing glasses since I was 6 years old, actually 6 years old, but they would break in the middle. That was the weakest part, and I would actually have tape around there to hold them in place till I could get new frames, just like you see in the movies. And I wore the what they call the high water pants, because I would outgrow my pants, and we didn't have the money to buy me a new set of clothes for school that year, so I would have to wear the previous year's school clothes, and the cuffs of the pants would be up over my ankles because I'd grown so much. Alex says that they have 20/40 vision. Their right eye is blind because their pupil is oval. Oval, wow. I had never heard of that before. An oval tear dot. An oval pupil. That is the first time I've heard of that. And I've been in medicine off and on for years. I was an EMT. I was surgical technic. An emergency room tech at a level 3 trauma center while I was trying to go to medical school. That didn't work out. And I was also a surgical technician on labor and delivery unit. But I've never ever heard of an oval pupil before. That's fascinating. Sorry that happened. Yeah, I'm blind, technically blind in my left eye. It's 2400, and my right eye is like 2120, 2100. It's the only one that really works. But with the corrective lenses, I'm almost 2020. But it's amazing. But yeah, take these things off, and this left eye is worthless. You know the vision chart, how the top letter is E. The only reason I know it's E when I'm looking at my left eye is because I know it's E. It is on all the charts, and so. But when they say what's the top letter, and I'm looking at my left eye, I say, well, I know it's E, but I can't see it. And they're like, and they laugh, and we go on from there. But luckily, I don't have any retinopathy or anything like that. It's just nearsightedness and astigmatism. But I've never worn contacts. I don't think I could handle contacts. I don't think I could take care of those. But this frame here that you see, I've been wearing this exact frame style, the same model, for about 12 years now. I love it. It's the only one I ever wear now. Sunglasses, Ray-Bans right now. I was wearing Oakleys for quite a while, but those got really expensive because you can't get discounts on Oakleys at LensCrafters where I get my stuff. So I wound up going with Ray-Bans where I can get the discounts. But I have to wear really dark lenses because I get migraines in bright light. So that's why it's kind of dark in my room right now. This is as much light as I can stand. But I always have loved the Ray-Bans. I was a pilot for a while, private pilot. I still have my certificate, but my medical has lapsed. And you have to have both in order to fly alone. But I've got over 350 hours in light planes. I've flown everything. Piper and Cessna have manufactured up to the year 2000, except for a couple of Cessnas, the 170 and the 180. I didn't fly either of those. I think, and the Piper Dakota. I never flew that. But otherwise, every single engine aircraft that you could fly on land that Cessna and Piper made, I've flown. Huh, interesting, interesting. You know, oh, I forgot. I have a window open. I completely forgot. Yeah, one of the window shades is up. I had completely forgotten I did that. The cat, when she's not yelling at me, likes to sit in the window, so I did that for her. I completely forgot I did that. You're right. I can see it right there. You are right. It is. It does look lit up. Right where I'm at, right here in the corner, it's fairly dark, except for the light on my right side. So anyway, we're gonna talk to this guy.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road. Oh, smart to demand something up front. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
All right. Got a little gold out of that. My persuasion worked. Yeah, I used to, okay, cool, Alex. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I worked really hard on the lighting, so it wouldn't be too bad. In fact, I got a really cool lamp on my right side. It's very, very adjustable. It's got 2 arms and a long LED lamp this long, and it's completely reversible. You can turn it any which way. Very, very agile, and it's got 7 brightness settings, and you can change the color of the lamp from more orange to more blue. So I like to have it a little more orange for the lighting, since I've got the sunlight, and I have an incandescent bulb over on my left side. So it's try to balance it out. As you can see, the right side of my face is a little darker because I've got the light turned away. If I have it turned in farther to where it's lit up, I can't see the screen very well when I'm in a dark area. So it's kind of a balance. Let's grab these harvest flowers, or mountain flowers, while we're at it. Okay, so doggy, doggy, doggy. Let me how do I hand out that meat? Let me look this up in the in my wiki. Let's see. Shines on a corner behind the screen. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have to make sure I keep the light out of my eyes, but that is interesting. I thought about getting one of those circle lights that a lot of YouTubers use. But again, I just can't have lights in my eyes. It's very painful over time. But that is an interesting thought. I'll have to keep that in mind. Another thing would be to get a floodlight to just light up the corner and take away the shadow, but it wouldn't be too much. That's another thing I could do. I could just keep the source behind the screen. I've got a 32-inch curved screen in front of me here, and then I've got a 28-inch screen to my left for the technical stuff. All right, so let's find out here about the dog. Find my mouse here. Loads. Dog. Okay, here we go. Okay, 8 a.m. Blacksmith Forge. Let's see here. Where's the okay, here we go. Daedrus' best friend. There we go. dog. Pay part up front. Do fresh meat for bait. Travel along a road a short distance southwest of town. A dog will approach and enthusiastically address you, saying you are exactly what I was looking for. He will introduce himself as Barbus and will ask you for help. Choose the second dialogue option for a bit of background explanation. Barbus will describe a falling out that he had with his master and says that he needs someone who can settle the disagreement. Taunting Barbus will make him reveal his master to be Daedric Prince Clavicus Vile. You agree to arbitrate this disagreement, and Barbus tells you that Vile is probably close to a cult of worshippers living near Haymar's Shame. Barbus will then be on his way towards the cavern, and you will have to follow him on a long journey. Note that traveling with Barbus can be avoided by postponing his request during the second set of dialogue responses. Select "You were looking for me," followed by "I've got things to do." This will make Barbus travel there alone. You could then make your way to the shrine when you're ready. If you haven't discovered it, you can travel to Helgen and head east for a relatively uneventful trip. If you choose this option, you can skip the next section. I'm going to go ahead and follow it. See, Barbus following can be difficult. Get lost. Keep an eye on the map marker. Unmarked bridge. Bandits. Keep an eye on the dog who may wander off. Pine Watch. Destroyed town occupied by bandits. Fight them. All right, cool. Got something going here. Okay, so the bait is just kind of a MacGuffin. And welcome, Deathbug, to the Twitch chat. I am aware of the werewolf option, although so far in the chat we've mainly discussed the vampire option, though not by much. And hello, Knock in the YouTube chat. Nice to see you. Sorry about your controller, Alex. But yeah, I haven't really looked into the werewolf option that much, though, Deathbug. But I really appreciate you bringing it up. It is. I just installed the unofficial patch yesterday, so got a lot of bugs fixed and a few options added. I'm thinking about adding a mod or two, seeing as how by adding the unofficial patch, I no longer get achievements. It happened. What are you going to do? We'll see what happens there. But again, I'm really glad you mentioned the werewolf option. That's something I need to think about. Because I played all the Witchers, streamed 2 and 3 online here on the channels, except for Twitch. I wasn't streaming Twitch at the time. Just loved the werewolves, even though except for the one who was the raider on Skellige. Can't remember his name now. The one who was cursed by the goddess and turned into a werewolf. He could not eat. He could not drink. Everything that he put in his mouth turned to ash. That guy. I had great fun killing. But the others I always felt sorry for. They didn't mean for it to happen. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out there and get this dog. Let me get my bow ready. What arrows have I chosen, by the way? Yeah, I'll use the Nord arrows for now. If I see something big, I'll switch to the Dwarven arrows. So, the Cheese Lord, Alex says. The Cheese Lord. I'm not. That's what I'm gonna have to look up. That's interesting. The Cheese Lord. I like that. I like the name. There's Barnabas.
You are exactly what I was looking for.
Sorry, Barbus.
Yeah, I think it'll be just what I need.
I like the voice.
You see, my name is Barbed, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out.
It's a New York accent. New York City, to be, I should say. Brooklyn.
My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in.
No truth or dare, Nock. Thanks for asking, but no truth or dare.
You're very funny. My master's Clavicus Vile, Daedric Prince of Wishes. As you can imagine, he's quite the important person. Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shame. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. Hey, just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
All right. Let me save it here. Yeah, it was a lot of fun at the alchemist table earlier today. I brewed up a bunch of cool stuff. got a lot of items identified. Hardly had any go bad. Some really powerful potions too. And I have a lot of ingredients left to use. A lot. Don't be like my cat, dog. Dog's lost. Let me turn off all the other quests here for a moment. Alright, which one are we doing here? Man's best friend. Why is that not on my list? Okay. What's going on here? I can't find what I'm doing on my list. Find the moon. Find the moon, fine cut, night falls, pure mixture, pure legion, thieves skill, face sculpture, copy, helm of winterhold, bandit leader, ruins, stormcloak rebellion, book, Pyrite sign, shrine, pardon me. Great, I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't know what way to go if I can't find the marker to tell me which way to go. Let me look at my. I have an interactive map from Map Genie. Let me use that. Hang on just a second. By the way, if you've never been to Map Genie, check it out. They have all kinds of great maps for many different games, and they're interactive. So you can, as you find things, you can click them, and they'll get dimmer on the map, and you can also search for different things on the map, and you can sort different things on the map too. It's incredibly helpful if I remember to use it, which I never do. Okay, so I'm headed to Marshane. Yeah, no, I checked all the quests, Alex. I couldn't see it anywhere. Yeah, so let me look at the map on Map Genie, and I can at least know which way to go. Okay, so it is it's east of the lake, the big lake, in the center of the map, through a mountain pass. What's next to it there? It's got two entrances, it looks like. Alright, so let me pull up the map here. Okay, so here's the lake. It's around here. It's east of Helgen. So if we keep heading east, we'll be fine. It's right about here. There we go. Okay, now we got it. East it is. Somebody tripped a wire. Shoot, right over his head.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
One more, he's down. Something poisoned me, I think. Yeah. Oh, frostbite spider. Or venomous spider of some type. Not a frostbite spider, you wouldn't see one of those here. Yeah, it's dead. No, it is a frostbite spider. Huh, interesting. Alright, let's check out this little bandit area here. $7 gold, okay. I don't pick up anything that's worth less than 5 gold per pound. So this is worth it. I didn't mean to carry all that. Hit the wrong button, folks. Hit the wrong button. Let's see here. Hunting bow. Yeah, that's worth it. Iron arrows, no. I'm gonna drop the iron daggers. Longbow, yeah, I'll keep. Steel arrows, yeah. Steel great sword. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, definitely keep that. Steel warhammer. Yep. Wooden swords. What the hell am I carrying wooden swords for? I think I had a bunch of stuff on me from the chest that I forgot to get rid of. Where's my girl? I'll leave it up here at the top for now. See if she'll rubber band to me. She didn't die, did she? There she is.
What do you need, Guardian? What do you need to take?
Not take, give. Give. All right, let's see here. All right. Yeah, I'll give her these stats. Maybe she can make use of them. There we go. That got a lot of weight off me.
Until next time, Guardian.
Alright, so what have we here? Got our hunting bow, sure. Yeah, steel arrow, sure. Alright, who's next? There we are. Ah, butter, sweet. Butter, gold, lockpick. Nord meat, I'll take it. Yeah, for armor, sure. Shoes, no. Arrows, no. Hunting bow, yes. Iron dagger, no. I'm gonna leave that. Alright, hand her that stuff.
What do you need, Guardian? What do you need to take?
Yeah, that's that is the thing about the two-handed weapons, definitely, Alex. I couldn't decide initially if I wanted to do one-handed with a shield or not, but I found a great two-handed weapon really early on and decided to go for it. So that was my thinking behind that. Oh, I wanted to give her that. I completely forgot it. I want to give her that. Shoot, why did I pick up those shoes? I'll give her that necklace of resist magic. Alright, let's see,
What do you need to take?
see what I can equip her with. Nope, she's going to have to do that on her own.
It's been an honor, Guardian.
Alright, let's save it here. Good. Okay, let's continue on our way. This is why, you know, I've thought about buying a horse. I've got the money. But when I'm walking through areas like this... What's that up there? What's that? Who's that? Oh, that's my girl. She took the long way around. Okay. But walking through areas like this, I like to be able to pick the various flora that's laying around. And on horseback, you have to keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting. That hollow log threw me off for a second. I remember from Witcher, the hollow logs sometimes had loot in them, so I'm still ingrained in stopping at them, even though I know in this it doesn't work that way. Oh, what have we here? I remember being here before.
What was that?
That's one of the voice. Whoa, what in the world? Huh. Ah, there is a downstairs. I missed that. Alright, couple gold, lockpick. Hide armor, definitely. Fur bracers, definitely. Boots, no. Oh, wait. Oh, this is worth a lot more than I thought they were. Iron battle axe, no. No. Alright, so we're leaving those behind. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Bandits I'll steal from. I love selling books. I'm an old, I used to be, oh yeah, definitely. No, I'm not stealing the hat. Not stealing the clothes iron. Oh yeah, cheese west I'll definitely steal. I don't know, orcs like to read so much. I think I've read every book in the world so far.
What the?
Come on, get out of my way, girl. Didn't see that cheese. Get a lot of health back from cheese. I don't drink the alcohol for health though, because I didn't mean to steal that tankard. Darn it! Come on, game, give me a break. How do I drop that? There we go. Let's see what we have here. Steel sword, no. Shield, yes. Iron helmet, yes. War axe, no. Bow, yes. Orcish mace, definitely. Arrows, no. Oops, it said it was empty, dummy. Sword, no. Ooh, potion of true shots. Sweet. Yeah, that is the vanilla, Alex, exactly, yeah. No, I don't want any of that. Alright, let's see what we've got downstairs. Some cabages. Oh, okay, good. Ah, salt pile, excellent. Excellent. That's the stuff that's hard to come by. No, none of that. No. No. Already got one of the, oh, Alto wine, great. Some more salt. Oh, troll fat. Oh, even better. I love this place. Some more mead. Ah, says it's empty. Says it's empty. Mesa. Let's see. Ooh, that's close. That's close. No, not quite. Not quite. A little under. Oh yeah, blacksmith apron, definitely. Very, very high weight to gold ratio. Ah, she's dual wielding staffs. Sweet.
What do you need, Guardian?
Glad I gave those to her.
What do you need to take?
Let's see. It's what I need to give, my dear. It's what I need to give. That's all that. Ingredients I'll hold on to. Miscellaneous. Oh yeah, tankard, I want to drop that.
Until next time, Guardian.
There we go. How am I doing on weight again? Oh yeah, 233 out of 325. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'll wind up selling that mace, it looks like, since she's dual wielding staffs. Probably dark out now. Yeah, I should. Oh, what have we here? 4 kabaches. Sweet. I should go back inside and sleep till daybreak. Oh, that's downstairs. That's right. Yeah. Aw, oh, come on. I killed the guy. Oh, there's some leather boots. I missed those. Awesome. Those are worth a lot. Completely missed those. No, won't let me do it. I know what I'm going to do. There we go. I'm not above console commands, folks. Hey, thanks for the follow, Alex. Thanks. Now, for those of you who are in the Americas or like to stay up really late, I do a news show every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, also on YouTube, Twitch, DLive, and Trovo. It's a 2-hour show. Fun facts and frivolity, as I like to put it. State, national, and international news. But YouTube only gets the first hour because YouTube demonetized me months ago, and so I decided that what I want to do is try to drive people to Twitch and Trovo, pardon me, to DLive and Trovo, because that's where I make most of my money. And I don't make very much, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm getting rich off this. I'm losing money, but I don't care. I'm happy to do it. I enjoy it. The least I can do is share it with everyone. I'm going to be reading the news no matter what. Got it. So I might as well do it with everybody else. Same reason why I stream these games. I'm going to be playing no matter what. I play PC games every day. So I figure I might as well stream and see if I could get help from other people, or maybe they'd enjoy it. Oh, almost had it. There we go. Got it. Got it. I'm getting good at catching butterflies. And those wings are great ingredients. Alright, so let's continue on our way. We lost the dog. Is that important? I may have to go back here and... Well, I should say may. I need to go back here and find the dog, figure out what's going on. Oh, that's the mushrooms I missed. Walked right by him. Oh, the dog travels there himself. Okay, good, good. All right, thanks, Alex. I remember reading in the description that you followed him the long way, or you could go there separately. And I didn't think he would go ahead if I took the hard way. But so thanks for correcting me. Good. That's going to save me a lot of time. Another reason I like to stream in front of people is I get a lot of help. A lot of people have played these games already, and between the internet and live chat, it's an incredible advantage for me. Because with my brain damage, I don't figure... Got it! Got it! Ha! Sweet, sweet baby Jane. Look at that. When I exit after speaking the print, he'll follow me until the next step in the quest. Okay. Interesting. So I can have dog meat with me. Fallout reference, of course. Now here's the thing. I used to be... I've played a lot of video games. I've been playing video games since they were invented. PC games, I should say. I remember the very first home computer from Radio Shack. You guys may not even know who that is. They closed almost all their stores years ago. But they had their own little PC that was created. Tiny little thing. Could barely process anything. You had to load programs into it using a tape drive. An actual cassette tape is what you loaded the programs onto. It did not have enough memory to store everything at once, so you had to do it in stages, like the old PCs where you would insert a floppy disk to start, and then insert another floppy disk to play. That was pretty common, and this thing was called the TRS 80, I believe, which stands for Tandy Radio Shack. Tandy was the parent company of Radio Shack. But the TRS 80, and we all called it the Trash 80, and we played the very first Dungeons & Dragons simulator on that. It's really cool, but I can never remember the name of it. But I found a website years ago that has all of the digital music and sound effects from the game, and it's all like 8-bit stuff. Really, really basic, but really cool. Brought back a lot of memories, and we would play for hours and hours and hours. In fact, the processor would overheat and shut the system down. It didn't have any cooling fans or anything like that. It was very small. It was smaller than a pack of two cartons of cigarettes, actually. Much smaller than 2 cartons of cigarettes. Really as large as 6 cartons of cigarettes set in a rectangle. But what's this? This doesn't look good. Let's check this out. Oops, almost. Wrong way. There we go. Let me do a hard save here. Those torsos on pikes. Oops. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, this guy. Oh shoot, that's my girl. I didn't recognize her in the outfit. Who is she attacking? Sorry, lady. Boy, she geared up. She totally geared up. Wow. All right, bandits, what have you got for me here? Lockpick, thank you. Oh, iron armor. Ooh, that weighs a lot. No, not worth it. The shield. Yeah, definitely the shield. Helmet, yes. Boots, no. Axe, no. Yeah, that's the thing that threw me off though, Alex, is initially before I gave her all that other stuff, she was wearing her robes and dual wielding staffs. So that's what I was expecting, and then suddenly she shifted, and I didn't notice that she put all that stuff on until just now. So that that really threw me off. Steel greatsword. Oh yeah, that's worth the money. That's oh. No, I'm gonna leave it. She'll shift in mid-combat. Really? Wow, I didn't know that. Thanks. I did not know that. I should save it there. Probably gonna be more bandits. Boy, this town is a wreck. This place is absolutely trashed. I don't think there's much looting to be done here. This used to be somebody's house. Oh boy, that's not good. I was hoping for a downstairs, but not one to be found.
Time to end this.
Ah, there we go. I knew there'd be more of them.
Go ahead, try and fight.
I don't know why that. I don't know what I just did there, but it worked. I really did not expect that to happen. They came around that corner a lot faster than I expected. Alright, lockpick. Yeah. Oh, silver ring. Sweet. The mace, no. Not grabbing the mace. Oh, I cast my my candlelight spell. I see. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Minor healing. Potion of strength. Coin purse. 31 gold. Sweet. That's a decent amount for a purse. The end table. Oh, charcoal. Cool. I'll take the charcoal.
Sure, I heard something.
Minor magicka. Alright, thank you. I can sell these minor potions. I've got much better ones in my why is that happening? Why is that happening? I don't get that. I love how quickly archers go down. No, I'm going to leave the longbow. Leave the longbow and the daggers. One of the things I miss in these games from Fallout is being able to wear the power armor and jump from anywhere and land safely, and even if you time it right, aim it right, land on someone and take them down. That's always my favorite part. My wife became a big Fallout player after watching me play for hours, so I built her a PC for that, and she's gotten quite good at it. But she is massively into the modding community. I rarely get into mods, but she absolutely went nuts with the modding community, and she's really outpaced my knowledge quite significantly. Where's my girl? I don't remember this place. There she is. Just got trapped in the buildings. I get it. All right. All right. Lydia, no, I'm not familiar with Lydia, Alex. Thanks for mentioning her. Let me write that down so I can look for her. Yeah, in fact, it's pretty funny. Elaine has been with me pretty much from the start. Sometimes she doesn't usually come on this early, and I got to that spot with the stones, you know, where you can get buffs for learning magic or things like that. And I had not been to them at all yet, and she was pretty surprised that I hadn't gone over there. It seems like that's the first thing everybody does. But then I took out something yesterday, and there was another set of stones at the other side, the west side of the lake I was on. And so I went to that, and the buff I've got right now is, I think it, let me see it here. Oh, no, that's not right. Let's see here. Yeah, recover health and recover stamina from the lady stone. So as you can see, I've got a lot of buffs going. I've yet to use Battle Cry in combat. Every time I've used it, it was at the wrong time. Pretty hilarious, I realize. All right, let's. We were going this way. I turned the wrong way out of the place. Yeah, that's one thing, folks. I get lost very easily and quite often. A good friend of mine, Ray, he's been with me since my early days on YouTube from 2016. He calls me Wrong Way Feldman, which is a reference to a Gilligan's Island episode. But I wouldn't be around on social media or any of the platforms right now at all, if not for Ray. He really kept me going through the dark times. Great guy. Great guy. Veteran, too. I have a number of veterans on my shows. Down this way. Something here. Uh-oh, got some mages. I love finding mage robes. Those are worth so much. Oh, got another bad one over here somewhere. Watch out for that bear trap. We've got a bunch of them, actually. Orphan Rock. Interesting. Interesting. Let's save it here.
Enjoy killing you.
Shoot, can't see where that's coming from. Oh man, I'm almost dead. Where's that coming from? There we go. Oh, shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot. I knew I was going to do that. I knew it. I think she got him. Yeah, she got him. What's she shooting at? Oh, she went back to... Oh, yeah, she does switch up. How cool. How totally cool. Alright, let's do some... Man, I almost killed myself on that drop. 7 gold off the skeleton. Thank you. 4 salt piles. Awesome. 3 potatoes. Ooh, lavender. Awesome. Some flour. Some more potatoes. Chest. Yeah, I'd used that one a bunch already. Ooh. This is a tough one. There we go. Now we're getting there. Ah, got it. 11 gold and a frostbite spell tome. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, now where's that one I dropped? Over here. Another bear trout. There we go. There we are. Alright. Robes. Boots, not worth anything. Steel dagger. Definitely take the dagger. Ooh, an arcane infuser thingy bobby. Ooh, flawless amethyst. 63 gold and 3 lockpicks. Just got all my lockpicks back, folks. Aw, they sacrificed a Spriggan. No, I'm not a big fan of Spriggans, but still, that's pretty horrific. Lesser Soul Gem, Death Bell. Ruby. What's that thing? I guess that's just part of it. Oh, there's some feathers there. I always miss the feathers. Something here, too. Oh, there's a claw. Awesome. I missed all that stuff. No. Not gonna do any of that. Alright, well, I'm glad I checked this place out. Always look everywhere, folks. I'm sure, it sounds like all of you are quite the experts and veterans of these kinds of games, but always bears repeating. Never turn down an opportunity to look around. Alright. I don't think we can go this way. No, that's too steep. I have to backtrack. By the way, I thought there was one other mage that I had dropped that I ran past somewhere around here. There we are. Nope. Got all that. Cool. Let me hand her the robes.
What do you need, Guardian? What do you need to take?
Gotta admit, she looks pretty bitchin' in that helmet. Looks good on her. Okay, she's already got one. All right. There we go.
Until next time, Guardian.
Do a hard save. Hey, dog. Good morning. Oh, wow. EA Radio. Thanks for that. Thanks for that notice, dog. I appreciate it. Everyone, I'm talking to Electric Dog in the D-Live chat. He is a dear friend of the channel, my king of the links, and the technical producer for the show. He has helped me out numerous times getting things right, so people can view at the highest quality. He just told me about the Oshkosh Air Show starting. I am a veteran of Oshkosh. I've been there many times, usually working for one group or another. For instance, I almost put on one of my shirts today, as a matter of fact. There's a woman named Linda Finch, spelled just like the bird, and she recreated Amelia Earhart's round-the-world trip back in, I think it was 1999, 2000, somewhere in there. And obviously she completed it, unlike Amelia Earhart, but she used an aircraft, the only one around that's the exact same model as the one that Earhart flew. There was only one left in the world, and it took a lot of money and a lot of time to get it back up to flight worthiness. But she was able to do so. Horses. Interesting. Let me check this out. So she had a website. She uploaded videos every day from her travels. Kids all around the world were following her in the classrooms. And she's a wonderful lady. She wound up marrying Pretty good friend of mine from the museum I used to museum I used to work at, the Kavanaugh Air Museum in Addison, Texas, which is just north of Dallas. And I flew in a lot of warbirds out of that shop. And the owner's an incredible guy, self-made millionaire. But Linda was looking for volunteers. And it just so happened that my good friend Ben and I were right there when the word came up that Oshkosh volunteers were needed. And she only needed 2, and we were the first 2 who signed up. So she paid for everything for us to be there, and we worked her booth. And so she sold merchandise and videos and things like that. And she had all kinds of Amelia Earhart museum pieces and information boards all around the area too. It wasn't just a little tent; it was a big display. And true. One of the boards was talking about when Amelia Earhart learned to fly. Now, there's a lot of discussion as to whether or not Amelia Earhart really wanted to be a pioneering aviatrix, which is what they called them back then, TRIX, or whether or not she was kind of forced into it, especially by her husband, who was not the greatest of people by any stretch of the imagination. There's a lot of conjecture that her around-the-world flight was forced on her because she would have been the first woman to do it. And her navigator was not a very strong navigator. In fact, he was a known drunk, but he was forced on her as well. And that's probably why she got lost in the Pacific and wound up ditching God knows where. Some people think there's an island that they found some pieces on. Other people don't agree. I'm not sure, really. I can't give you an opinion one way or the other. But when she was first learning to fly, none of the male flight instructors wanted to teach her because she was a woman. And of course, back then, women couldn't fly, women couldn't drive, blah, 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 blah. So she persisted, and she found one instructor who was willing to teach her. Now, on the board, it said that he charged her $1 a minute. And this is like 1925, 1930, $1 a minute. Well, that's obviously a mistake. I mean, when I was learning to fly, I think I paid, I was learning in 1985, 86, 85 was when I was taking my flight lessons. And I was paying $45 an hour for the $35 an hour for the aircraft, $45 if I flew the one with air conditioning, and then another, I think, $30 an hour for the instructor. So about 65 bucks an hour. And it was I had a little over 40 hours of instruction, which is the minimum. So I finished pretty much right on time. So that's what I'm paying an hour in 1985. So obviously an hour a minute could not be right. And Ben and I were both reading it at the same time. So we both walked up to Linda and we said, Miss Finch, of course, she asked us to call her Linda, but we were pretty respectful guys. So we said, Miss Finch, we're looking at the board. There's a typo there. It says she paid $1 a minute. Obviously, that has to be $1 an hour. And she said, no, that it was $1 a minute. They were so afraid to fly with a woman that they had to basically make it almost impossible for her to be able to afford it. So they literally charged her $1 a minute in the 1920s, 1930s to learn how to fly. Can you imagine that sum today? Can you imagine? Quite amazing. Now, I don't remember what the regulations were to get your sign-off back then. I'm pretty sure there wasn't the medical process like there is now. And the FAA wasn't even really a thing back then. The originator of the FAA was the Civil Aeronautics Administration, and then that morphed into the Federal Aviation Administration. But yeah, back then I really don't know what the requirements were, but I don't think they were 40 hours like they are now. I think it was up to the instructor's discretion. But yeah, $1 a minute, folks, to learn how to fly. Oh no, another crash landing in Oshkosh. That happens all the time. Or a cornfield. Okay, Doug, thanks. I'll look that up. Yeah, I'm really behind on Blanco Lorio. I started watching him yesterday and I fell asleep. I gotta catch up. Gotta catch up. Alright. Did I just save? No, I didn't. Alright. So, got Stormcloak camp here. Let's ask around.
Take a look.
Oh, cool. I gotta grab that stuff off my girl and
What do you need?
make some money here.
What do you need to take?
I do not like how I need something from you and we need to part ways. Are so close to each other. I do not like that. All right.
Until next time, Guardian.
What do you need?
Let's see here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That worked out nicely. All right, where am I on the map here? Oh, we're pretty close to where we need to go. Cool. At least that general area. All right, I'll do a quick save there. I did not expect to find someone I could trade with. That was a complete kismet. Oh, snowberries. Sweet. And for some reason, I find it a lot easier to recognize the flora in this than I did in Witcher. Maybe because it's not quite as varied. I should say as quite as many. There aren't that many as there were in Witcher, but there's something very distinctive about them versus some of the ones in Witcher. Okay, I think we're on the right path here.
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
There you go. That's a good attitude. That's a good attitude. I think I'm almost on top of it. Got these markers. Here we are. We made it. Whose horse is that? Let me stop this for a second. Nice horse. Nah, I'll go back. Let's get this done. I can go that way after I'm finished. Alright, I'm here. But no puppy dog. Hang on a second. Let me look at the internet here. Okay. When you reach Hamar Shame, Barbas will enter right away, so follow him inside. Vampires. Oh, great, vampires. Alright. How do you fight the vampires? I'd like to know. Let me look that up. And let's see. Undead. Vampires are undead, therefore susceptible to magical effects. They'll have black souls. Okay, I can't capture those. Stuck by a vampire's vampiric drain spell, you can be infected, which if not cured within 3 days will transform you into a vampire. All generic vampires are female, only boss levels are male. Dawnguard add-on, which I have. Glowing yellow eyes, distorted faces, bat-like noses, red line from nose to chin, ridges above their eyes. Alright, well, just time to do some resist magic. Oops, hang on a second. I screwed up. Need to switch the page back. Alright. Do some resist magic here. I've only got one resist magic? Oh, bad plan, dude. Hang on a second. Let me look in my inventory. I know I've got more than that. There we go. There we go. I knew it. Yeah, I have much better ones than before. All right. Off we go. Shoot! Didn't mean to do that. Probably gave myself away. Darn it. Let me back up and try that again. Oh, that's great, dog. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think any of that works against the vampires, but who knows? Oh, there we go. That's my girl. How could I miss him? He was right on top of me. Pull that back down. Oh, that was all. Oh, sweet. Gold for armor, of course. High boots, definitely. Bracers as well. Take the arrows. I'll leave the iron arrows. Longbow. Yeah. My dagger I'll leave behind. Alright. 62 gold. Sweet. Potion of Haggling. Scroll of Mayhem. Creatures and people up to level 12 will attack anyone nearby for 60 seconds. Wow, that's sweet. Steel arrows. And the Imperial Bow of Torpor does 15 points of stamina damage. Let me compare that to what I've got right now. Orcish Bow of 20 points. What's the one I just found? Nope, not as good. Not as good as the one I've got. Good, though. It'll be worth a lot. Not leaving the iron arrows. Got that one. Well, I didn't see that trap coming. And it was listed on the map, or the description as being there. That was my bad. Yeah, there's the trip plate right there. Should have been looking. No, all my health's coming back. You know what? I have a potion for bow and arrow. Where is that? Shoot, where is that? I know I had it. There it is, true shot. There it is. Ah, vampire dust. Sweet. Vampire boots. Vampire robes. Yeah. Steel sword. Nope. Oh, no, that's a log. Almost shot at a log. There we go. Hold still.
Found you!
Mirabog, guide me!
Alright, two-handed. It's up to 50. 18 gold. A lockpick. More vampire dust. Vampire armor of minor conjuration. Nice. Really nice. That stuff's worth a lot. Vampire boots. Yep. Orcish war axe. Yeah, it's worth it. Hand out some stuff to my pal, my partner here.
Yes, champion of Azura.
Ooh, I like that.
What do you need to take?
Let's see here. No, I need to give, actually, my dear. I need to give. There we go.
Until next time, Guardian.
Oh wait, there were two of them. Ah, my potions were wearing off. Gold and a potion of stamina. Sweet. Petty soul gem. Alright. Missed that one. Oh, there's another one. No, I don't need a broom. Those wooden swords are actually worth quite a bit. Take the charcoal. I don't think I've got enough ingredients to... Let's see here. Oh, I guess I do. Let's see, I want to resist magic. There we go. Awesome. Sweet. Just discovered an ingredient for Heartraven Claw. Awesome. hold off. I'll hold off. Worked out well. Do a hard save here. Oh, there. No, that's, where's that other guy? I know we were fighting 2 people. Huh. Strange. Was I wrong? I could have sworn I saw a thrall, a vampire thrall, and the vampire. Yeah, got some charred skeever hide there. Sweet. Oh well. Let's continue on our way.
Trouble is in the air here.
You can't hide from me.
I'll give you a swift and beautiful death.
That went well. I like that entrock that my gal's been pulling up. Vampire dust, sweet. Woo. Wow. Vampire armor. I don't think that's quite as good as what I'm wearing, but that's some serious stuff. Let me take a look at my armor. I think my armor's level 42. Yeah, yeah. And it's, oh, I forgot I've got it's enchanted. Forgot I'd done that. Alright, what have we here? Alto 1, gold. Yep. I'll take that, I'll take that. I'll leave that. Oh, it's in Whiteside. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know Whiteside. Yeah. I've never landed there, but I do know the place. I think, if I remember correctly, it's a pretty popular stop with folks flying in from the west. I know Kenosha for years, although I haven't seen them lately. Maybe they'll be back this year. Kenosha for years has been the rally point for the Bonanza flight. Tons of Bonanza owners get together every year and fly in. I just do a complete circle. I went around the back way. I see what I did. But they gather together and fly in a group, do a bunch of formation landings. Really good pilots, a lot of great guys too. I know a couple of them. I should say new. I haven't been at Oshkosh in years, so lost track of everybody. But pretty good group of guys. I've got a lot of Bonanza time. One of the very early Bonanzas before the V-tail, actually, the Debonair. Had a bunch of time in one of those. A lot of instrument time, especially. Great instrument aircraft, fast, stable. maneuverable. Really great aircraft. Ooh, that's right on the line. Yeah, I'll take it. I didn't mean to take everything, darn it. Oh, good, a garnet, sweet. 9 gold, 2 lockpicks. Fur armor, excellent. Boots. 4x I leave behind. Another bandit, 7 gold. Another lockpick. 1 fur armor. Shoes I leave behind. And the mace I leave behind. What have we here? Daedra, read that. No, ruined book I leave behind. Chance's Folly. I don't remember if I've seen that one or not. That one I've seen. Alright, what have we here? Song of the Askelda Men. A gourd. There we go. Murmur Inquiries, Volume 3. Okay. Weak Frenzy Potion. Not familiar with that one. Potion of Minor Healing, Potion of Minor Healing. Weak Frenzy Potion. What have we down here? For the Empire. Oh, a lot of Wolf Queen books. Yeah, see you later, Doug. Thanks again. Okay. Caught up, get you on the chats here. Okay, we're good. We'll be here another about another hour, folks, and then I quit so I can get all the thumbnails and titles and everything set up for the next show. Have to do that manually for YouTube. Wait a minute. I gotta go down this way. Just realized. Alright. Uh-oh. Damn it. Got 5 gold off it. Spider egg. Sweet. Sweet. Wow. Dwarven helmet. Wow. That is worth some coin. My gal will probably put it on. I'll give it to her. 93 gold. Petty soul gem. That's silver and moonstone circlet. Huh. You know, I could enchant that. Yep. All right. Yeah, I'll hang on to it. Oh yeah, I got to hand
The
off a bunch of
twilight
stuff.
watches us all, Guardian. What do you need to take?
Excuse me. Wonder how much more of this stuff I can hand off to her. Let's see here. I knew she'd put it on. Cool. Cool. That's great. No problem there whatsoever. She might put this on too.
Until next time, Guardian.
I admit, I like her outfit. She looks great. Alright, let's do a hard save here. Oh, that's the books over here. Good. Alright, which way do we go? Oh yeah, this way. Couldn't see for that because of the brazier. Old lockpick. I'm gonna hold off on the iron armor. Helmet, yes. Hide shield. I'm gonna hold off there. Boots, sword. No, none of those.
Damn, that's quite a sight.
Oh, there's the dog. Vampire dust. Vampire armor of minor conjuration. Conjuration spells cost 12% less to cast. Magicka regenerates 50% faster. I have a feeling my girl's gonna put that on. Vampire boots, and I'll hold off on the iron sword. Grab the rest of this stuff. Hold off on that. Lots of ash piles laying around.
Yes, champion. What do you need to take?
You know, I wonder if I really should put that vampire armor on, now that I think about it. Nope, that's all she can hold. Alright, I got 29 pounds that I can carry from here on out. She is full up. Yeah, I'm gonna...
Until next time, Guardian.
I'm gonna switch out my armor. Didn't think of that until just now. Alright, let's do a hard save here. Let's see here. Frostbite spider. Activate the statue. Ask Clavicus Vile if you could make a request. He'll agree to it. If you mention Barbus, he'll deny the request, but then equivocate. You can also ask to end the Civil War in Skyrim, which asks for power. Option you pick, only was interested in one thing, the Rueful Axe. Located in Rime Rock Burrow. Oh, wow. Okay. So let me, Oh, shoot. Shoot, I missed some stuff. I've got to go back. Darn it. I knew it. That's what I get for not following along. Hang on, Barbas. Hang on. Oh, I didn't notice. Oh, I went the wrong way, but... Oh, wow. Wow, Elven Shield. I'll give that to my girl. Take her other one. Steel Mace of Ice. Target takes 15 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Wow. Yeah.
What do you need, Guardian? What do you
Why
need
do I have to
take?
click on that twice? Alright, so let's see here. Because Hornet just picked up another mace. Wait a minute, didn't I pick that up?
It's been an honor, Guardian.
Where'd it go? Oh, it was a shield. Sorry, yeah, it was a shield. My bad. My bad.
What do you need, Guardian? What do you need to take?
Alright, let's try this again. So she's got... What shield is she using? Doesn't say. Oh, she's using a steel greatsword. Oh, I see. Alright. I should enchant that for her. Banded iron shield, 25. Alright, and I've got... Elven shield. There, I keep thinking it's dwarven shield. 25. Which hers again is 25. Alright, so no difference there. Okay.
Lead on then.
Alright, I gotta backtrack. I missed a major book. Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right, let me see here. Investigate the wooden structure for an alchemy lab. Okay, I think it was actually... No, this way, that's right. You gotta move, girl. Thank you. should be here. Says there's a table. Let's see here. Spike wall trap. Take a detour to the southern chamber for some loot. Take a detour to the southern chamber for some loot and examine the table on your way down for the destruction skill book response to Barrow's speech. Actually, I think I picked that up. Oh, okay. Sorry, folks. Sorry about that. When I get back to Barbas, I'm gonna step away, refresh my drink, and be back. Just take me a minute. Need to do that before we finish this up. We'll finish this up and then call it a day. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I wanted to enchant that helmet for her. Where is she? There she is.
What do you need, Guardian? What do you need to take?
Why do I have to click that twice?
Until next time, Guardian.
Oh wait, item. Dwarven helmet. Enchantment. Right. All right.
The twilight watches us all, Guardian. What do you need to take?
That time it only took one click. There we go.
It's been an honor, Guardian.
There we go. All right, now let's get to Barbas. Oops. All right, give me just a second. I will be right back. Okay, good. All set and done. I just refreshed my memory on the walkthrough. So let's do a save right here. And we gotta activate the shrine.
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do since you already helped me grant one final wish for my last worshippers. They were suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure. Then you came and ended their misery. I couldn't have planned it better myself. So, what's your heart's desire? What kind of deal can we strike? Oh, if I had my full power, granting that would be trivial. I'd simply snap my fingers and everyone in Skyrim would die. War resolved.
There you go. Very Thanos of you.
As much as I hate to say it, you're almost as powerful as I am right now. But that's just because half of my power resides in that mutt Barbus. Hey, come to think of it, I know of a win-win situation for both of us. There's an axe. An incredibly powerful axe. An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed. If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises. At least not for you. As I recall, it's resting in Rime Rock Burrow. Barbers can lead you right to it. Little Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
All right.
One of Clavicus's little Jess, a wizard named Sebastian Lord, had a daughter who worshipped her scene. When the daughter became a werewolf, it drove Sebastian over the edge. He couldn't stand to see his little girl take on such a bestial form. The wizard wished for the ability to end his daughter's curse. Clavicus gave him an axe.
All right, so how do I get out of here? Is there a way to lower those? I'd hope so. I have to retrace my steps, do I? Oh, there we go. I see it. I thought there was a way out. Just a little chain to pull. All right. So, Rimrock Burrow is located on the hillside in the northwest corner of the map. Holy cannoli! That couldn't be further away if it tried. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish this today, folks. That's a very long travel. Even if because I haven't gotten to the west side of the map that much at all. I think I've been to Dawnstar, that's it. Yep, that's as close as I can get. There he is. All right, good. I was worried that Barbas wasn't with me. Oh yeah, that.
Bring your coins, but do not bring trouble. May your road lead you to warm sands. We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones. Well, you've come to the right place.
Right. Could have sworn I'd trained with this guy already. Weird. Huh. Oh well. That's as far as I can go. These guys
I
are trading.
hope that you will come to do business with us. Speak to one of the others if you wish to buy something.
That may be, but the
The
roads
war.
of Skyrim
That is
lead
not a
to
reason to leave.
This one
It
needs
is a reason
something.
to stay. How can I assist? Because war is
So
good
many
for
refuse to talk to us.
There
They
we
call
go.
us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one. What it feels like.
Alright, let me see what she's got
Take
for
a look.
sale.
Yes, I know just what
That'll
you
give me an
mean.
idea of what to
My
grab
toes are
from
numb from the cold more often than not.
from my girl. Alright, none of the magic stuff, but pretty much everything else.
May the sun keep you warm, even in this land.
Where's
Do
she
you
got
ever
this?
find that you
Yes,
regret
champion of Azura.
In truth, I do
What
not.
do you need to take?
I've always dreamed of seeing you
Alright,
lands.
let's see here.
It does not hurt that we are
Shield.
making a good profit.
Knight shield. She uses that. Take that. See if she'll take that or not.
Until next time, Guardian.
That is true. The wind blows bitter cold in this place. Not many Khajiit can Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land. And so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair. But we do our best to ignore them. Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved in misunderstandings with the law. Rasad was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him. Take a look.
Alright, let's sell some stuff here, folks. Jeez, she hasn't got a lot of money. You know, let me sell the heavy stuff first here. can only sell her 2 of those. No, 1 more. 2 more, I should say. I did the math wrong. That's got her down to 6. Sell some. Oh, she'll buy some books. Sweet. There we go. That's all her money. Good. Got rid of a lot there. Hey, I am Phoenix Gaming. Good morning. It's going well. It's going well. Thanks. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm still really, really bad on the magic side of it.
Lead you to warm sands.
Pretty much all I can do now is cast Candlelight and Stone Flesh without screwing up. But I've got a great follower here.
Makes this one weary.
I've got
how can I assist?
Got Arania from the temple. She's been terrific. I had a mage earlier.
This one needs something.
Enadar, something like that.
The moon sugar.
But
it has been too long
The
since
twilight watches us all.
and then before that, I had a
What do you need to take?
a warrior. I can't remember where he was from, but getting a lot done. Just traveling, and traveling. Seems like wherever I go, I've got to go farther. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I hate when I do that. Alright, let me see here. Trovo, I like Trovo a lot. Interesting story. I was doing really well on D-Live last year. Things were kicking along nicely. And then January 6th happened, and I'm a conservative. Make no bones about it. And D-Live decided that my content, I do a news show every day. Back then I was only doing a news show. And they decided my content was too close to whatever. I'm not really sure. They never gave me a good reason. And they demonetized me, just boom, like that. Now back then, D-Live only had 2 levels, which is basically everybody and what they called X tag, which meant 18 plus. They were really strict on political content. I was towing the line really well, but then they jabbed me. So I couldn't make any more money. So I moved over to Trovo and did really well at first. I had a hard time picking up followers. In fact, it's been really hard to pick up followers on Trovo. But a lot of the people from D-Live followed me. So I didn't lose a lot of income right away. But then D-Live changed their terms of service, and they added a 3rd level that allows me to do my normal content. It's still 18 plus, but they don't shut me down. So it's a lot more First Amendment friendly. So I'm back mainly on D-Live now. Everybody came back with me. I've got many more followers on D-Live than I do on Trovo. But I do like Trovo. They treat me really well. I think the mechanics of it are great. The analytics are really terrific. So I think I'm getting a great service out of it. I've never really figured out the micro transaction system on Trovo, though. I've never followed anybody on it, so I haven't had to use it. I just so it's a bit arcane to me. I understand the D-Live microtransaction system really well. That's a lot more fun to work with. One of the other things I like about D-Live is I'm able to give some of those microcurrencies back to my people during the show, as opposed to just taking like I do on Trovo. So I think that's a really nice benefit. I understand on Trovo, if you're in the chat, you make microcurrency as you go along, whereas in D-Live, to make it, you have to participate in the chat more. The more you participate, the more you make. And then also, the more you're able to receive when I hand it out, because it's a kind of a multi-distribution system. And then once I got better internet, I'm on fiber now. So I started broadcasting to Twitch and as well. I'm still on YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2016, but YouTube demonetized me earlier this year after shutting down my traffic by 1,000% back in 2018, and literally 1,000%. And I applied for monetization, and within a week, my traffic went from thousands a day to tens a day, just like that. So that happened. And then they waited 6 months to tell me, oh yeah, you qualify for monetization. Well, by then it wasn't worth it anymore. And then they went ahead and demonetized me anyway earlier this year. So the news show is 2 hours long, but YouTube only gets the first hour. And then so I hope people follow me on DLive or Trovo, and then Twitch too if they like to. Oh yeah. No. That I hope I answered your question. I just saw your chat there. You said that makes sense. Okay, good. I'm glad you got it. Yeah. So that's how it happened. Kind of bouncing back and forth, because I at one time on YouTube had close to 3,000 followers without ever getting a shout out from anyone. It was all organic. But then when YouTube shut down my traffic, I really started losing people every month. Because you know how YouTube is. They just start shedding followers because they want to. And so I went from almost 3,000 to now I'm at like 2,200. But I pick up a couple of followers here and there from the news show. But again, I'm trying to move everybody over to DLive or Trovo. Yeah, YouTube's good. Yeah, I've never followed anyone on Twitch, so I don't really know anything about it. In fact, I wasn't even thinking about gaming on it for the longest time, but once I got fiber, I thought, well, what the heck, I'll add Twitch to it. I do love the resolution on Twitch. I have to say, it's quite beautiful. 1080p, man, you gotta love that. You can't get that on the other channels. I think on YouTube, you can get 1080 if someone's broadcasting that high. I broadcast at 1920 by 1080, and then let the services downgrade it as they need to. That YouTube tends to like that the best. Same for Twitch. The thing is, I'm using OBS, and OBS doesn't have a level below 1920 by 1080 that I like, that I think works well. And then when I record it on my hard drive, I knock it down to 1280 by 720 to save disk space. Mixer? I don't know a thing about Mixer. Never heard of it. Yeah, I've picked up a few people on Twitch. I think I have 11, but I haven't seen any of them in ages. They're never around. That's when they showed up when I was playing Far Cry 5. And I didn't see them much after that. After Far Cry 5, I played Far Cry New Dawn. Finished that. In fact, I was going to quit early because no one was watching. But the last day I said I was going to play, I found out that I was getting really close to the end. So I just burned through. I played for 8.5 hours straight. And I wound up finishing it, killing all the bosses. Twitch is a lot hard to get known on. Yeah, it's so huge. It's so huge. And I'm not... I don't have a real standout format or anything like that. I'm just a generic gamer. Really, the only reason I'm broadcasting is because I want to share it. I'm not trying to make money on it. I just figure, because I'm going to game every morning and every weekend. So I figured, what the hell, why not broadcast it? See if people like it or not. And it's really worked out well for me because a lot of the people have played these a lot before I've played them. Because I started with Witcher 2. I've played all the Witchers, but I only started broadcasting with Witcher 2. And I'm picking up all these people who know the games really well and give me a lot of hints. I've got a second monitor to my left, and I always have a wiki up there along with other guides to help me move along. I have brain damage, so certain things are very difficult for me. So I need that extra help. And to have people who know the games live in the chat giving me tips is invaluable, so I really enjoy that. You and I are on the same page then. We're on the exact same page. Cool. By the way, I have 3 Arizona guys who follow me regularly on the news show. One of them shows up in the game streams pretty regularly. 2 are in Phoenix. I don't remember where the third one is. But yeah, they're great people. Great people. I've never been to Arizona. I've been to New Mexico very briefly. I take that back. I went to Carlsbad Caverns back in the 80s. So I was there for a weekend. What a great time that was. Great time. Interesting story, getting stuck on the side of the road during a massive thunderstorm. But I can't tell it over 13 plus channels. It's X-rated. That's kind of funny though, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Oh, you know what? I have a couple of people on the spectrum following me on Trovo, actually. Forgive me for not remembering exactly who they are because my memory's shot. I can't remember anything from 1 minute to the next. But I know I have a couple people who are in your booth. I can't say severity or anything like that, but I know one of them specifically has the eye contact disability and reading faces too. That's another one that I think both of them have trouble with. So yeah, I'm right there with you. I've been tested for autism. They can't determine if I'm just, I'm not an autist pure up, but it does look like I'm on the spectrum a little bit. For instance, I have really high speech skills, but other skills are my spatial recognition, like geometric shapes, things like that, is just shot. It's horrible. It's completely horrible, and I've known that since the 80s. And it's never changed. It's always been bad. So some people think maybe that's a thing, but it's never held me back. My bipolar held me back more than anything else. I was an untreated bipolar for 30 years. I had bipolar and I wasn't getting the right treatment. I was being treated for depression, which is of course the exact opposite that you want to do for someone who's bipolar. So things just got worse and worse. But I finally met a psychiatrist up here in Wisconsin. I'm in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Yeah, that Kenosha. Riots last August. That's where I'm at. But I met a great psychiatrist. He was retiring. I was his very last patient, and I saw him for 2 months, and then he retired. But he diagnosed me right away as bipolar, and my life turned around right after that. By then, I was on disability, and I have a number of other problems that keep me from being able to work regularly. So I retired, and so I've been doing that. But it's a great guy. Oh, shoot. It's Irish. It's Irish. I think it's Dr. Murphy was his name. Terrific guy. I wish I could have kept with him. I got a great psychiatrist now, though. He's not the best. He's missed a few things, but my primary doctor out of Chicago, he's recognized a couple of things that my psychiatrist missed, but together they got it treated and things got a lot better. But anyway, I'm babbling. I'm babbling here. It doesn't look like we're going to make it to the side of the map before it's too long. But I really appreciate the questions. I appreciate it. Thank you. I try to interject with the personal stuff from time to time, but I don't want to get completely sidetracked from the gameplay. I know I'm not that interesting of a person. But so let me give her that stuff back. Let's see here. Right. There we go. Oh, wow. I just saw you thinking about Twitch. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I had that happen years ago on Twitter. I had joined a great DM group on Twitter, and then 2016 happened, November 2016. And suddenly all these guys became rabid anti-Trumpers. Now, I don't care where you are in the political spectrum at all. Just treat me like a human being. That's all I ask. Just talk to me like an adult. And they got vicious towards other people who didn't think the way they did, and it became an absolute nightmare. And I finally left, just walked away. I had my own DM channel for a while. I created it completely by accident. I didn't mean to. I called it My Mistake because that's what it was. And I had I have a Discord channel, but I'm never there, so it's not even worth mentioning. I haven't been there in over a year after I got sick last year. Yeah, it was untenable. So I left, and they kept sending spies into my DM channel, into my Discord channel, trying to get people to come back to their side, and they would raid on my YouTube channel because I was doing live streams for a while, really long, detailed live streams, and they would raid the live streams, try to throw me off, and it's really sad, really sad. One of them has stopped. He's actually, figured out that he was wrong, and he's made up with me. But the rest are, yes, they're dead to me. I couldn't care less what happens to them. Really sad. And it was such a great group of people. I was with them every day, but they just turned on me and a number of other people. And that's it. I'm out. I've had it. Such a shame. Such a shame how people can become so blinded to just normal decency over something as simple as an election. Oh well. Sorry, I'm babbling again.
Until next time, Guardians.
And yet, my body shakes with the need. If you have come to see our wares, the wind blows bitter cold in this place. We are creatures of the desert.
That's the guy.
The north. Well, you've come to the right place.
Do some more speech training here. I got the gold. Yep, up to level 4. That's as far as I can go. I don't have quite enough gold. Ah, sweet, just leveled up. Sweet.
May the sun keep you warm.
All right.
Even in this land.
This is the one thing I really hate about this game, is the this menu, the perks menu, the level menu. I can't stand it. It is so difficult to navigate. It just drives me crazy. In fact, all I do is I just bomb out of it and then come back. Nope, can't do it. Not quite there yet.
They're cold.
Let's see. Two-handed. What do there? There we go. Yeah, excellent. I'm behind it now. Oh yeah. Hey, please give me the link to your channels if you could, all your different channels, please. I don't have a lot of time to follow other people. I have a very busy day, morning to night. But if I can ever check up on you and maybe help, if there's something I see that I can help you with, or you can help me, that'd be great. I'm always happy to extend my my horizons, if you will. So yeah, and anytime, by the way, you're on here and you see someone that you'd like to let know, feel free to post your links. As long as you're not doing, crazy stuff that could get me in trouble, and you don't seem like the person who would, feel free to post your links. I've got URLs on all my channels. So I'm not adverse to that at all. Spread the word is how I feel. But yeah, sounds like we are
the warm sand of elsewhere is
blood brothers in certain ways. I appreciate that sentiment. I really do. Thank you. But yeah, because I don't moderate my chats unless you get racist or violent. Otherwise, I let people talk.
Oh, hello there. I did notice you come up. I was focusing my magicka. Or at least I thought I was. I don't really know what I'm doing. I used to think so too. See, my grandfather was a wizard. My father wouldn't talk about it much. But I found some of his things in the attic, including this staff. After that, I thought I was turning into a wizard too, because dead things near me would come to life again for a while. I even went to the College of Winterhold. They just laughed at me. The magic is in the staff, not in me, they said.
Huh, I could buy it. I think I've got the gold. I do have the gold, yeah, I'm sure of it. What the heck, I'll buy it. You know what, my speech skills are pretty high. Let me try persuasion.
Nah, I don't think so.
Ah.
I used to think so too.
It was worth a try.
Until next time.
Ah, shoot.
I grant you a new life.
I should have bought it. Where's my last save? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. That was stupid on my part. Well, now I'm stuck. I just screwed that up mightily. Sorry about that. Boy, did I make a mistake. How did I even wind up here? Oh, okay. Well, I got a lot to do all over again. Again, my sincerest apologies, y'all. That was, I got confused. That is one of the things with my brain damage. I get confused really easily. Is that the hunter I saw earlier? Yeah.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I fast traveled. Completely forgot. Dawnstar, right? Yeah, there we go. Surprised there wasn't a save from Dawnstar. Phoenix, I know that, how am I trying to put it? Hang on a second, I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I know that subscriptions work, and I keep forgetting to turn on subscriptions on DLive. I keep forgetting that. The guys are after me every day to do it. But I know subscriptions give money to the channel creator, and there are certain things called spells that I think it's something about transferring gems to the creator. But to be honest, again, like I said, I've never followed anyone on Trovo, so I don't know anything about doing it. But there are certain spells you can cast, and I think the higher the spell you cast, the more the creator gets from it. But you can buy, I think they call it mana, is what you use to cast spells. You can buy that, and you can also, by hanging out in the chat, you can gain it over time. So like I would recommend, if I game every morning, 8 a.m. Eastern to about 11:30 Eastern every day. And on the weekends, I start at 9 a.m. Eastern, and then sometimes on Saturday I go again in the afternoon. Sundays is just 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Eastern. I don't game Sunday afternoons. So if you want to make money in Trovo, just regularly show up in the chat and walk away if you don't want to hang out in the chat. Just leave it up, and as I understand it, you'll gain microcurrency just sitting there. Let me catch up on your chat here. It scrolled up on me. Let's see. Yeah, as far as subbing, I really oh, it uses PayPal. Okay, all right. Thanks for checking. I appreciate it. Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, I don't have any subscribers on Twitch. Yeah, and I'm not expecting it. Again, I don't think I'm the kind of person that really excels on Twitch, and that's fine with me. I don't mind. But I appreciate your asking. I really do. It's very kind of you. Yeah, I mean, not to beg, but I subscribe. My wife and I subscribe to a lot of news sources on the internet. Some people only get news from video, from streaming, but I also go to a lot of websites every day for my news show. And I think it's important to support the people who you feel are doing the job you appreciate. So we're annual subscribers to a lot of different news sources. So I use those quite heavily during my show. So that I'm not saying they're expensive, but they do cost money. You know, when I get some money back from the shows, that's great. But I'm not doing it to make a profit at all. I'm gonna just like with the gaming, I'm gonna be reading those sources every day anyway. So I figure, why not pick the stories that I think people might find interesting and do them? And I try very hard to avoid the topics that someone on a stream that comes on before me would do, so I'm not cribbing off them. Because sometimes there are really hot stories that everybody does, and if I try to maybe touch on it, but not copy people. I try to be as original as possible. Some of my stuff comes out of left field, but people seem to like it, so, you know. All right, so yeah, I don't talk politics on game streams. Period. Unless someone draws me out. It's only happened once. I don't. That's what the news show is for. If you wanna talk politics on a news show, that's great. But I don't think that belongs on the game streams. I've had literally one conversation in how long have I been streaming games now? 6 months, I think. I've had one political discussion the entire time. And as far as I'm concerned, it went well. Don't get me wrong, it went well. But I think that's one too many. I really need to not get drawn out on that. But yeah, thank you for saying that, by the way. That's a good reminder. All right, let's do this. Let's do this all over again. Sorry about that.
What do you need to take?
I'll have to quit after I finish up the trading and the language training. I mean the selling and language training. Pardon me. Let's see here. So I want that. Can't remember what I sold and what I didn't. All right.
Until next time, Guardian.
Making this journey?
In truth, I do not. I have always dreamed of seeing new land.
The wind blows bitter cold in this
place.
place.
Good profit.
That is true. Perhaps I should be more grateful for this opportunity. Not many Khajiit can say that they have visited Skyrim. Many fine things are here for you, friend.
Oh, I completely forgot who the trader was.
Any troublemakers.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one. Take a look.
All right, let's do this once again. All right, so the heavy stuff first. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right, yeah. she's got 1 gold left. Sell a book. There we go. She's up. Yeah, it does seem like Turbo's doing well.
I wonder if we should not leave Skyrim and ply our trade elsewhere. A peaceful greeting to you.
But we can avoid them if we do
Thanks.
not stay in one place.
Thanks, Phoenix. That's really kind of you. I appreciate it.
Of the war.
All right, let's get some speech training here, and I'll pick these snowberries.
The war? That is not a reason to leave.
Let's see who wants speech training
Sure
again.
makes
I think
this
it's this
one
guy.
weird. Bring your coins,
No,
but
that's
do
not
not
the guy.
bring trouble. War is good for business. The longer we
There
travel
we
the
go.
roads of Skyrim, the more empty. Well, you've come to the right place.
All right, I got the gold for this. Ran out. Only have enough for one. All right, good. Speech went up twice, 3 times, I should say. Oh, I didn't know Trovo had a lot of foreign speakers on it. Interesting. I draw a lot of Europeans, and I've got some Southeast Asians too who show up. The thing about gaming in the morning, you get people during their evenings.
The twilight watches us all, Guardian. What do you need to take?
I would like to get to that mage again. I'm sorry, wannabe mage. And whoops. Need to hand this stuff off to her. I didn't want to I really hate the controls. Why should you be able to equip something in your for you when you're in the trade menu? It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I think that's everything. Oh, the books too, yeah. There we go. I'm down to 264 pounds. That gives me exactly 60 pounds to work with. Excellent.
Until next time, Guardian.
All right. Let me save it here like I should have done 20 minutes ago. I should have at least saved it when I walked up to that guy. Do that. You know, I mean, honestly, before my brain damage last year, I was pretty good at saving and keeping things going. Oh, goodies. Is that? I don't think that's him. No, great. It was a random encounter and I blew it. Looks like wolves. Go get him, Barnabas.
You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead. That's all you
Swing. There we go, finally. Guy kept moving on me. Alright, 9 gold. Hide armor I'll take. Same with the boots. I'll leave the arrows. Imperial bow, definitely. Steel dagger, definitely. Alright. Let me search here and then I'll go back and get the other ones. Steel helmet, definitely. Gold, thank you. No, I like these guys. I'm upset I missed that mage again, but oh well. I wannabe mage. Oh. Oh yeah, harvest the fish, dude. There we go, got that. Got a book here. I'll get around to get all of them at once. 4 cabbages, 4 green apples, a hypothetical treachery. Alright, destruction just went up. Don't do a lot of destruction spells, but worth a lot. And I know exactly where to sell it. Boy, she is tough. I'm really glad I picked this gal up. What have we? Ooh, this looks interesting. 17 gold, lockpick. Nope, leaving the iron armor behind. Yeah, I'll definitely take the helmet. Shield, no. Boots, no. Gauntlets, no, I'm gonna leave them behind. War axe. Oh, I thought he... Some kind of shard there. Oh, that's her frost spell. I got it. That's what impaled him. Can I pick up this arrow? Sweet. Alright, that worked out well. Save it there. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to have to cut it here, folks. I got to start getting ready for the afternoon show. It takes me about 15-20 minutes to get all the channels redesigned, if you will, so they'll advertise the afternoon show. I gotta change the titles, the offline thumbnails, things like that. And sometimes I get confused, so it takes me a little extra than it should. But I've enjoyed it, y'all. I want to thank everyone who's been with us, who hasn't been in the chats. You guys are just important as everyone else. So thank you for your attention. And of course, those of you who watch after we go live, I thank you as well. Really appreciate it. And I've made a lot of good friends today. It's been really nice. So Phoenix, consider you a friend of the channel. I hope to see you as often as possible. And River Cool was in D-Live, in YouTube earlier, thanks to you, and Deathbug in the Twitch chat, thanks to you. And everyone else who was here today. Very happy to have you. So I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern on all these channels for my 2-hour news show. I'm sorry, I have a graphic that I made specifically for that. Pardon me. So let me back up. Every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, I stream games. Right now, obviously, we're doing Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. This is the special edition, by the way. I can only find artwork for the Legendary Edition. I'll search around some more, see if I can get the right one. And then, of course, every 4 p.m., Monday through Friday, if I'm up to it. Some days I'm sick. Let's be honest, I'm not the healthiest person in the world. But Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern, is the News Rodeo. 2 hours of fun, facts, and frivolity. Not necessarily in that order. The YouTube only gets the first hour. Twitch, D-Live, and Trovo get the whole show. So what I try to do is draw people in on YouTube and then move them over to one of the other channels. Because basically, screw YouTube. They demonetized me months ago, and I have no allegiance to them other than people find me there. But D-Live and Trovo are the main channels I'd like to see you on, if at all possible. And the D-Live chat's always the most fun of the three. 4, I should say, really. That's always the busiest one. That's where I've got the most people off of YouTube. And then, so gaming, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern for about 4 hours, or 3.5 hours, I should say. And then weekends start at 9 a.m. Eastern for about 4.5 hours, sometimes longer. YouTube, D-Live, Twitch, and Trovo, all of those. Sometimes Saturday afternoons, I'll game again around 2:30 Eastern. Sometimes I'm a little later, depending on how long it takes me to eat lunch. But Sundays is just the morning, no afternoon shows on Sundays. Just bought a brand new hammock. It's in the backyard. Can't wait to start using it. And that's what Sundays are for, right? Again, thank you all for being here. And hopefully I'll see you all again, and real soon at that. So until the meantime, be well, God bless. Happy trails. Hat out. Bye-bye.